Hi guys, day 24. Things are flying by now. Flying by. I've only got a few days left of this 30-day mindset series, 30-day tribe. So, why aren't you investing in yourself? There was an interesting statistic that came out when I was doing the research for my last book, the Modern Encyclopedia of Sports Psychology, which is available on Amazon, not intended as a plug, but there it is, that most Britons will spend more on their car repayment in 1 month than they do in their lifetime in personal development, in growth. And just think about that for a minute. If you're driving around in a car that's less than 3 years old, on hire purchase or a contract plan, then you will know how much you're paying. Compare that to the amount that you've financially invested, not mentally or physically, but financially invested in yourself over the last 2 years. Now, I asked someone gave me a call not so long ago. They applied for my coaching. They were a suitable candidate. We went through the coaching and I gave them my price for my basic or minimum coaching package, to which they said that they wouldn't be able to afford it. And that's understandable. But having known the career path and the profession that they're in, I know that they are rewarded financially incredibly well for what they do and the effort and the determination that they've driven themselves to be in that position. So I asked them what car they drove, of which they gave me a description. And as a bit of a car nut, I know the value of that car. I asked them how much their car repayments were, of which they replied it was in excess of £800. Again, this is not too long ago, so that's quite a substantial amount of money to be spending per month on their car repayments. And I asked them how much they'd spent in the last 10 years on any personal development tool outside of their sport, so not dedicated, not specific to the physical activity investment in coaching, but in their mental, or could be categorized perhaps into the mental or mindful self-help genre, of which it was £14.99. So they spend over £800 on their car per month, not year, per month. And in the last 10 years, they'd spent less than £15 on personal development. And again, that works. My second question was if they had read it. And the answer was no, it was still on the bookshelf. So not only had they invested £15 or less than, but a penny in their own growth and development mentally and mindfully, but they had not followed through with the completion, or they hadn't subscribed to the message there, but they were still looking for it. They were still subscribing to the awareness that there was more to be had, that mentally they weren't in the right frame of mind, or that there was room for improvement. As most of us are aware, you're aware that there is more out there. You've got that underlying desire to be more. You know that you can be more. So my question to you today is, why aren't you investing in yourself? Are you investing more in the materialistic possessions of the outside world that can give the appearance or improve the perceived value of the character, the person that you're wanting to be, or the image that you like? Or are you investing more in yourself right now? Or would it be a better decision or a more viable decision to the future version of you to invest more in the mental, in the internal health and well-being? Now, this isn't necessarily true to everyone, and some people, I'm sure, will be challenged by this. They will not feel as comfortable investing in either a coach or a program or anything like this. And again, this isn't a plug. I just want you to be aware of the where you're investing your time, where you're investing your money, your efforts. And time is the biggest contributing factor. We can get money back, by the way. So if you're investing money in personal development growth, you can get that back. What you can't get back is the time element. So time is the most valuable asset that we have. It is ticking. You're not going to be able to get back the last 3 minutes. So if you've not found value in what I've said, then that is wasted time. If you have found value, which I'm sure you have, in some of the challenges that I'm throwing at you or the alternative ways of thinking, then that has been time well spent. So what I'm going to invite you to do today is think about where you are investing, not just financially. Are you investing £800, £1,000 a month in a brand new car? Are you investing £200 a month or £300 a month in a car? And then compare that to what you're investing in longevity, in your own health and development. Again, I had a barrier recently, and this is an interesting story. I had a gentleman who, again, was incredibly well rewarded financially, and we were looking at improving their nutrition in line with a nutritionist. When they were told about a pre-designed nutrition plan where the meals were constructed externally, delivered to them on a Monday, and packaged really ready based on their micros and mineral contents, the formula and the goal and aspiration, they were horrified at the cost. Well, the investment there at this end in the nutritional goals were a lot less than the investment in the amount or the speed in which it would increase them to get to where they wanted, and the financial reward they would get as a result of achieving that end result. I hope that makes sense. So while you're investing in yourself, ask yourself, where are the self-doubts there? Where are you wasting time? Where could you invest more of your time and effort? What is going to get you to where you want to be quicker than otherwise?